Hello everybody, we are those box boys.
We got boxes on our heads and we like to make a noise.
We made some stupid sketches and recorded them fast. And put them all together into this podcast.
Hi, my name is Harvey J. Dickslinger, attorney at law, and I can assure you that I am the only semi-qualified lawyer this side of Alabama willing to do his TV advertising standing on top of an 18-wheeler Class 9 delivery vehicle, all the while defending myself from a troop of sword-wielding ninjas. Oh yeah, okay, I'm ready, boys. Release the ninjas. Here we go. Oh, Jesus, these guys are fast. Here we go. Have you or your family ever received poor dry cleaning services by one of them there French impressionist artists? Maybe Claude Monet lost yours favorite work tie. Or maybe Paul Cézanne charged you for 5 shirts when everybody knows you only have 3. Did Camille P. Sorrow give you a coat back with 2 buttons missing? And you're pretty damn sure that they were all there when you gave them to him. If so, then you and your family should be entitled to compensation. Just call 555 and see what I can do for you. But hey, don't y'all just be taking my word for it. Listen to this here testimonial from Stephen the Bean Flicker from Northern Nashville.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stephen D. Beanflicker. I would like to express to you my experience of dry cleaning service from the French Impressionist artist Camille Pissarro. I could not really express to you in a vocabulary that you would understand the disappointment that I felt on the morning that I had collected my beautiful silk cummerbund that unfortunately at a gathering the evening before had become stained with goose fat. Upon collecting my beautiful item, the stain was still there, visible to the whole world. Immediately, I picked out my phone and I called 555, which I had heard advertised on my radiogram in my car. Wouldn't you know, but less than 1 month later, my Bitcoin account was overflowing with the bits. Not one question was asked. No court appearance. I did not have to speak with any law enforcement agency. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you for listening. I've been Stephen D. Beanflicker.
Whew. Well, it's Edgar Degas staining y'all's favorite pants, or Edward Manet putting unsavory creases in y'all's best corduroy dinner suit. Just call 555 and ask for me, Harvey J. Dickslinger, the guy that just killed 5 ninjas. And I just want y'all to know, those ninjas died with honor.
Next up on Radio 5, The Beatles Anthology. More memories from their producer, Sir George Martin. Episode number 257.
Now, George, I always thought was the more spiritual member of the Beatles, and I'll give you an example of that. Now, for example, in the mornings he would bring into the studio his own jar, and that jar would have a kind of a brown, powdery substance inside, and he would mix that substance with water, actual heated water, and sometimes even a bit of milk as well. And this is the interesting part. He would put it together in a cup and then just drink it right there in the studio. And I'd say, George, what on earth are you doing? And he'd just look at me and say, hey man, I'm having some coffee. You should try it sometime. Now that's exactly the kind of reason why the Beatles are still so influential today.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, and welcome to Cat People with myself and Jeremy.
Hello.
It's good evening, Jeremy.
Yada.
On Cat People this evening, we have a beautiful specimen of a snow white,
like
beautiful
a
specimen, snow white cat,
or a
white
snowflake.
fur, as white as
An
white could be.
iceberg even, maybe.
Beautiful. Look at it's so
White,
when he opens his mouth, his tongue is pink, so beautifully pink, isn't it,
Dead
Jerry?
pink,
Yes,
really
it is.
dead pink.
And my accent is changed and everything, but it doesn't really
I know,
matter.
I noticed that. Don't
But
matter though.
as everybody knows, this beautiful big fat white cat is more commonly known by its Latin name of fucking arse bandit.
Fucking horse bandit. It's my favourite.
Hello there, folks. My name is Tom Petty, recording artist and traveling Wilbury. Don't cross me, 'cause I act real lame, 'cause I'm petty by nature. I'm petty by nature. He's Tom Petty. He's really petty, that's the point of the sketch.
Hey there, guys. Hey, morning.
Yo,
Hey,
Ron,
Is-
how you
is
doing?
Tom around?
Yeah, no, he ain't. No, Tom ain't here yet. He said he might be a little late
Alright.
this morning. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's his hat, though, isn't it?
God, yeah, that is Tom's hat. He must have left it here last night.
That is his hat.
Oh boy, that's right. So, come on, who here wants to try it on? Come on. Yeah. No one. No.
Oh, man,
you're all
don't do
chicken.
that.
You're all chicken.
Don't do that.
All right, guys.
Come on, come on, Mike. You know what he's like.
Yeah, I do know what he's like. He's like this. Watch this. I'll put on his hat. Oh, don't, Mike. Don't. Naughty Mike. That's me wearing Tom Petty's hat. Oh. All right. All right.
Look at me. I'm Tom Petty.
You look just like him, Mike.
Look at me. I'm all angry because you stole my yogurt.
Oh, God, that is
My
Tom.
parking space. Who's got my purple
That's
spectrum?
exactly
Come on,
like
guys. I'm stupid Tom Petty in my stupid Tom Petty hat. Yeah. Tom Petty.
Shit, he's right behind me, isn't he? Yes, Mike, I am right behind you. That's correct. That's right, Mike. I heard it all, Mike, and you know. I'm sorry,
Hey.
Tom. We're just playing around,
Sure,
Tom.
Mike,
we're just horseplay, Tom. You know what we're like.
That's all just a bit of fun, of course.
You just hand over my hat, Mike. Sure, no, take your hat, Tom. Here, have your hat. There you go.
Thank you, Mike, for handing me my hat.
Oh boy.
Although, Mike, you know, I don't think I want to wear this hat much anymore because, you know, you've touched it, Mike. It's been on your head. Now, when I see this hat, I just think of you, Mike, and I don't want to wear it anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. No, really.
So, I'm gonna just go outside and totally destroy my own hat.
come on,
Alright,
Tom.
guys, I'm going
Tom.
outside. Alright, bye, guys. Bye. Alright, there we go.
Oh boy. There he goes. What the hell's he gonna do?
Pour some petrol on my hat. I don't want the
Fuck
hat
me, he's
anymore.
pouring
So
He's
I just
pouring
poured
petrol
some
on his own
petrol on
fucking hat. Jesus, he's setting fire to his own hat.
And now I'm gonna light it up. Look at that. Look at that light up.
Fuck, there's a bit of petrol on his shoes, man. Oh fuck me, he's on fire. Tom's on fire.
Oh shit, man. Oh fuck me.
Tom's
Yeah,
on fire. Get the
My pants are on fire, man.
you got
Shit,
extinguisher.
man, I can't get my
Christ,
pants
extinguisher. I'll get it.
Fucking
I'll
hell,
get it.
I'm burning, dudes.
Tom, I got the extinguisher.
Somebody put me out, dude.
Oh, good man. Good man. Go for it, Ron. Good man, Ron. Pull him out. Pull him out. Yes. Yes. I think he's. Is he okay?
I feel terrible.
You okay?
Just you hat stealing mother.
Shit. Fucking hell, that was intense. What a dickhead.
Tom Petty. He's really petty, that's the point of the sketch.
Well, I must admit, I didn't think much of Andy Dufresne the first time I laid eyes on him. He was in the prison courtyard, and he was dressed as Daniel Radcliffe. At that moment in time, he was building a light aircraft for his pet hamster, Mr. Bummyfluff. And when I asked him why, I will never forget his words. He said, "It was an itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini that you saw for the first time today. An itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini. So in the locker she wanted to stay." But that was 20 years ago. We're married now. We're living in Costa Rica now, where we're selling magic beans from a deserted lighthouse.
Hi, I'm Agent Cox Moldier, and this is Agent Donna Scullier.
Hello.
And we work in a very special top secret unit in the FBI, which investigates extremely sexy activity. That's because we are both experts in sexy goings on.
We are. We know lots and lots about sexy things.
Especially me. I've had all kinds of sexy sex. Big sex, little sex, Chinese sex.
Oh yeah, I once had Brazilian ninja vegan sex. Oh, the sexier the sex is, the better.
Right, sex. We know all about it. Sex, sex, sex.
Yes, sirree. When it comes to sex, we are the experts.
The sex-perts, if you will.
So, that's why we have been chosen to investigate marginalized unsolved cases involving highly sexy phenomena, otherwise known as the Sexy Files.
It was 11:34 a.m. on Tuesday. I remember because it was National Kick a Weasel Day. When I received an anonymous call in my office, it was from my incredibly unreliable secret informant, Deep Stoat.
Oh, he's an deep undercover agent. He's always dressed as a 7-foot stoat. You know, so not to attract attention.
He's a genius of disguise. So we agreed to meet in the 7th Starbucks on Main Street, where a 7-foot stoat would not attract attention. I asked him what he had for me. He handed me an envelope which contained a single word: asbestos. He said, "I'm sorry, I haven't got anything more concrete. We both laughed for a full 5 minutes.
I don't get it.
Frankly, Scully, neither do I. Then he said he'd heard rumours of a warehouse on the east side of town where Tom Selleck had been teabagging an enormous wheel of camembert cheese.
We got straight on the case. Our leads brought us to 135th and 797th Street.
We entered with great stealth, blowing the door off its hinges.
And then proceeded to goose-step into the building with the Ohio Public University Marching Band.
And 67 Mexican majorettes.
But it was then that we realized it was all an elaborate hoax.
Decoy.
A deception.
A fake.
A red squirrel.
There was no camembert.
Or Tom Selleck. It was just Steve Guttenburg and Ted Danson team tagging a large gorgonzola.
Unfortunately, nothing sexy or unusual about that.
But if you'd like some photos, I've got them in the back.
$10 a piece.
And we've made t-shirts as well.
Total Recall is about to get a total reboot. Douglas Quaid is a man with a problem.
Welcome to Recall, Mr. Quaid. Here at Recall Corporation, you can buy the memory of your ideal vacation. Cheaper, better, and safer than the real thing.
I have a recurring dream, and I think if I get to experience it through a recall system, then maybe it might go away.
Oh, that's interesting. What is it that you would like to experience? Would you like to fly to Mars and save the world?
No, I want the Lobster Swayze.
I don't understand what you're asking me for.
Lobster Swayze. I want to reenact the final dance scene from Dirty Dancing. And I'm Patrick Swayze, but I'm also dressed as a lobster.
Dressed as a lobster?
Yes, the Swayze lobster.
But any particular kind of a lobster?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, maybe the lobster that sings in The Little Mermaid.
No, that's a crab. I don't want to be a crab. I'm a lobster. I am Swayze lobster, Swayze lobster.
Okay. Let me just check. Yes, we can't. Of course, we can't do that for you. Are you available? Let's say Tuesday afternoon.
Yes.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather be a robot from the future who came back to save humanity?
No, Lobster Swayze, Lobster Swayze.
Okay, Lobster Swayze it is.
Total Recall 2, the only movie this summer where you get to see Arnold Schwarzenegger as Douglas Quaid, as Patrick Swayze, as a lobster.
Nobody puts baby lobster in a corner.
1980s straight-to-video productions present David Lynch's The Elephant Man, as you've never seen him before. John Merrick is a hideously disfigured man, marginalized by society, mistreated, misunderstood. He lived in the shadows. Until one day, he overcame his disease by becoming an archaeologist and international adventurer. This summer, do not miss John Merrick and the Temple of Doom.
Come on, shorty. We're going to India.
Yeah, you better pack your trunk.
Don't get smart, you little fucking midget.
Yeah, I am, but you sure ugly, boss.
An adventure that takes him from Shanghai to India. And in India, they don't just like him, they worship him.
Oh, look at him. He looks just like Ganesh.
I am not an animal. I'm an archaeologist.
Oh no, it's John Merrick.
That's right, buddy. Now I'm the elephant in the room.
A tale of great adventure.
Mice. Why did it have to be mice?
No way, boss. You scared of mice?
Hey, I'm half elephant. Course I'm afraid of mice.
And romance.
Oh, Mr. Merrick, is it true what they say about
Elephants, starring Harrison Ford's cousin, and introducing Danny DeVito as Uncle Bob.
I only ever wear sandals.
This summer, don't miss John Merrick and the Temple of Doom.
Don't forget your hat, boss.
You know me, Shorty. I never forget.
The man in the very large hat is back. Hello, I am Javier Bardem.
Hello, and I am a Penelope Cruz.
Today we would like to bring a very, very serious subject to your attention.
Serious is a very, very serious.
Yes, seriously. Did you know that there are still some regions in northern Lithuania where they are still practicing the so-called sport known as Squirel Tennis?
Is it like a tennis, but with the Skweereyals?
Yes, Squirel Tennis.
Taynis, but for Skweereyals.
Exactly right, Squirel Tennis. You see, these poor squirrels are being forced to play tennis against their will.
They no wanna play Taynis.
They don't even like tennis.
It's no natural.
It's not natural.
It's no natural.
It's not natural.
It's no natural.
It's not natural at all. A squirrel does not want to play tennis. I mean, squash, maybe.
Maybe a squash.
Yes, squash, maybe, yes.
Maybe squash.
Or badminton, perhaps.
Perhaps badminton.
Badminton, perhaps, on weekend.
On weekend, maybe.
It's not natural.
It's no natural.
It's not natural.
It's no natural.
No. And now, we have a video clip recorded at one of these horrific events. If you are of a delicate nature, then maybe it is best to look away from your screen right now.
Oh!
Terrible, terrible images. All those tiny rackets and sweatbands. They even had another little squirrel on a tiny high chair as an umpire.
Terrible! Terrible imágenes.
Terrible, terrible. And so, you are now asking yourself, Javier, how can I help?
See, well, the only way you can help us is to send us
Pictures of your genitalia.
your genitals.
Your genitalia.
See, it's your genitals.
Exactly, your genitalia. So just a quick selfie of your genitalia. So you're probably wondering, well, how does this help the squirrels? Well, to be honest, we don't know how. We just know that it does.
It's just a dash.
So please,
Please, just
send us a quick picture of your genitalia.
yes, your genitals.
Your genitalia.
Yes, right away is for the Skweereyals.
Yes, for the squirrels.
The Fox Boys.